Hi guys, today we're going to make the Bird of Paradise. It's on a black canvas. I don't know what's happened to me, but I'm just loving the black canvas and the way how bright colors look against a black canvas. A white canvas kind of washes all the colors out, but I'm really loving it. I'm sure you've seen these flowers. They have a green stalk and bright orange and yellow flowers, a little bit of pink and blue in them. It's so fun. And we're gonna learn how to outline with paint, so you have a smooth edge, and then how to blend, how to mix two colors together. They're gonna touch, but then right where they touch, we're gonna make a new color. Right where they touch, just a little bit with a clean paintbrush. Okay, so you guys have your little paint kit already. I'm only have two paintbrushes for this one. Itty bitty teeny tiny, small, the number 2, and then number 4. They're both rounds, which means when you smash them, they make a little round shape. And we're gonna, we have to get rid of the difference is how much paint they can hold, because they're the same shape. So sometimes you need a lot of paint and you go, man, it's just like spreading out and that's how big it is. And sometimes you go, man, push really hard, makes it bigger. So we're gonna paint all the parts white, okay, first. Like to get rid of the, block out the black so we can put color on top. And if the paint is still wet, the white paint's still wet, when we go to put color on, it actually looks really pretty. They blend and make like pastel colors. So we have to get, we always paint furthest back to forward. So if I'm looking at this, I'll bring it closer so you can see. There's some that are behind. That one's behind that one. Well, this one's in front of that one. This itty bitty one is behind, but then that one's in front and that one's behind that one. Right? Very confusing. But if we'll just paint them in the way we think they are, and then we'll go back and we'll put this one on underneath, right? We'll paint the little one, but then we put the other one on top. So if we get a little bit of paint on the one that's on top, we're painting over it, so it's fine. And you get some layering, because when something's in front of something, you get depth. Looks really good, okay? So we just need our white paint. Just pop that open. And then teeny tiny paintbrush. We'll switch to big paintbrush when we have to fill in bigger things like this. This is the big pod that holds all the petals. They go like that. Looks really pretty. And the stem, the stalk that the flower sits on. And this weird square here is blank. It doesn't get painted in. Right? This piece is going forward. This piece is jumping out of the stalk, woo, like that. And then she's jumping out going that way. So this is nothing. What's that? The top of the stalk. Very weird, I know, but that's how the flowers are. So I just need a little bit of white. And how much white do you get? You can just dunk it right in, like that, dunk. But there's so much paint on there. Well, we're gonna outline with paint. So when you outline with paint, you actually land kind of, you land inside the object you're trying to paint, and then you push down with your paintbrush and you go, what? And it opens like that. But you only stare at that one hair, and then you get it, oh, and this is silver Sharpie. You can let it show or cover it up. I like both, so I don't have an opinion. I've seen them both ways. But you go smash, and then I'm gonna push this, sneak it up, push, and then as soon as I'm touching it and I'm just overlapping the silver a little bit, then I go squish, and the whole paintbrush stays inside the shape, and one hair overlaps like that. Like, wait, what is she talking about? We'll see. Okay, let's do a big one first. We're not going to do this. We're not going to paint this one orange first, but I just want you to be able to see. It's nice and big. You'll be able to see. So here's my paint on my paintbrush. I'm just going to land and smoosh it next to the line without touching it. Smash. See? Now I'm going to scooch it over. Oh, it's overlapping. Now I can push. And you push like a bulldozer. You squish it down, push. And look at that thick bead of paint that pops out the side. And then I ran out of paint. Should I scribble? No, that'll make it furry. We want a furry flower. So I need more paint. Just dunk it right in there. Dunk. It coats the paintbrush. But then I have to land inside again. Smush, sneak it up and push. Oh, that's that thick bead that makes it a smooth edge. And then the inside is all fuzzy. We don't care about the inside. We're trying to make a smooth outside. Okay, now you try it. And remember, I'm in my studio alone by myself right now with no class to look at. So I can't pace by watching you. When 50% of you are done, I show the next step to push us forward a little bit. But you're not here, so you just go and push pause whenever you need to. I tend to go too fast when I'm by myself. So start painting. And I'll just keep going. I'm going to land inside smush. Remember, I'm just going to keep talking. You don't have to watch. You know it. You saw me. And then look up when you're like, well, when do I stop? Oh, and then I ran out. Oh no, I'm gonna cry. No, I just get more paint. I'll push. Oh no. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can flip your paintbrush over. There's paint on the other side and keep going. Now you catch up with me. Nice smooth outline. Oh, let me tell you a trick. I do not turn the corner when I get to the tip top. I don't turn the corner. It makes like a lowercase n. It rounds it off. So I go up, stop, and then I smash and go down. But I don't turn the corner. You'll never get pointy tops. You just push up and get more paint and pull down. But don't turn the corner. That makes sense. Okay, now we're gonna fill it in. And because we did such a nice outline, you're not gonna fall out of the line. That is a human brain trick. So once you have a smooth outline, and remember, it doesn't matter if any black shows, because we're gonna put more colors on top, right? So I'm just gonna stab my white, and I just pet it real soft and smooth. I don't have to push hard. I just push the paint around. As soon as it gets dry or looks invisibly powdery, more paint. When do you know it needs to, if you start pushing hard, it should be slippery. You don't need to push hard. Then you can still see my stripes, look. But I don't care. How can I get rid of those stripes? Well, I don't have to add more paint. I can just do it really gentle on top. And just, this is how soft I mean, like, tickly, right? Super soft, just pet it real soft, almost like I can't feel it. And I'm just changing the texture. The color's just how I wanted it, but I can change the texture a little bit. Nice. Did I go too fast? Sorry. Now let's go. That was just a practice to see how to outline. And then you filled it. Look how good you did. Now let's go sneak up on all of the ones that are hiding in the back. They're sticking out. Remember, we're going to get to the top and we go up. And then we'll do it on the other side and we'll land and go up. So they can go up and touch, and it'll make a point. We can't turn the corner. No, look like an egg at the top. So I'm gonna poke my white paint, poke. And then, oh, look at this one of them. It's so little. But they do stick out from the back. I'm just gonna go up, up, oh. Then start from the bottom, flick. Oh, that's how I get a pointy. Oh no, I got paint on the other ones next to it. We're painting over this. That's our first one. Little one. Up, then up. Let's do another one. Let's go down, 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 down. Oh, this one. Okay, it's way back here. Oh, I'm probably gonna land on the other petal, but I'm not scared. All right, it's fine. So I'm gonna land. I'm gonna push, push. Stop. And I did make the. Oh, look how pointy that one was. See, that's. Yeah. I lifted it up real quick at the end. It went point. Okay. Love. I'm not gonna worry about, you know, oh, I went over the line a little bit. I made them a teeny bit thinner than they needed to be because I knew we were gonna overlap the line. So it's already built in. No worries. Okay, now I'm gonna do the bottom one. Hey, I'm not gonna have to fill this in. It's exactly 2 paintbrushes thick. Schmeezy easy. Oh, look, a little bit of black is showing. Do I have to go back and fix that? Nope. We're gonna put more colors on this. Okay. Okay, now let's see which one is next underneath. This one feels like she's underneath. That one? Okay. we're gonna practice layering them on top of each other, like we're gonna do with the colors. Okay, now I'm gonna start at the bottom. Uh-oh, I'm touching the other petal. So, and I'm gonna push up, and I'm gonna run out of paint. Wait, I could roll my paintbrush over. There's paint on the other side. Oh, that's really hard. I struggled. I tried to roll my paintbrush over while I was pushing. You don't have to do that. Just stop and go again. That was fancy. Let me go over it one more time. I'm not going to add more paint. I'm just going to smooth it. Try again. It's a little wonky. Do I have to do it perfect every time? No. If I go over it twice, very smooth. So the first time like lays down paint, second time smooths it. Okay, 2 times is nice. Okay, now let's do the bottom half. It's a weird shape because half of her is hiding under that petal. So I'm gonna get more paint. Try again. Oh, I was better at that one. And then now I'm just gonna fill it in. Just one more paintbrush stripe. Yep, got it. Good job. Now which one seems like it's I think this one is underneath. Because she's gonna be on to look at. Oh, this one's gonna be on top of that icky mess I made right there. But watch, when I trace her, she's gonna be on top. Perfect. I have a fan going on in my room, so my paint's drying real fast. I don't know where you are, but it evaporates. Okay, now I'm gonna get more paint. And I'm gonna be on top of this one. So I just go push. I cut off the bottom of that one. Don't care. Nice. Now I'm gonna do the other side. Push up. Why do we push up? For pointy tops. Did it. Now I just have to fill it in. Up, up. Oh, I'm out of paint. I'm just painting with powder. There it is. But look, I went over the line a little bit there. Am I mad? No. Okay. Now I'm gonna do another one. Let's do that one. Why? Because she is definitely behind this one. Okay. Now it's starting to make sense. Okay. But I'm gonna have to jump over. Look at that. Oh, look how scraggly that is. Oh, that's okay. This petal will cut off all those ugly bottoms. Let's do it. Lots of white paint because I have far to go. This is really long. I probably have to stop halfway and get more paint. I don't know about you. But it doesn't hurt nothing to get more paint. And if it looks lumpy, draw over it twice. Push, and one more time. Smooth it. And I'm going too fast, I can tell. You push pause whenever you need to. But don't go too slow. Your paint will be won't be as smooth. Go too slow, it will dry as you paint, and you'll be annoyed. Look, I did that good. I was talking. Okay, now I'm gonna try this one. Why do I always push up? For pointy toe. That was not smooth. Okay, I ran out of paint. It's rough. Can I just go over it one more time? More paint. Because the thicker the paint, the smoother. Push. I did it. Smooth. Okay, now let's push up, up, up. Fill in that little petal. It's all gonna look like one thing. This is so weird. But you see how we can kind of see our stripes and our outlines? And how it's thinner paint in the middle? That'll help us find our petals again. Now let's do this one in front. Jump right in front of that one. All right. I'm gonna do this one now. Oh, look, I came too low with that one. So this one's gonna go right on top. Push. Oh, let me try it again. That wasn't enough paint. Oh yeah, it's long. That's why. Oh, second time was better. Now I can do the bottom half. Remember you. Oh, not enough paint. You stop. You push pause on the. Push the space bar, or what do you have to do to stop the video? So now I'm going to paint it. I can hear it's a little dry. Sounds a little rough. And then one more. And then, oh, and that one. More. very good at outlining right now. How come they're coming out so smooth and nice? Aren't you proud? You did a good job. Push up, push up, push up, push up. Oh, very smooth. Okay. And then this one, remember this little weird square I showed you? See, stays black. Okay. But then this one heads out the other way. She was the top, and she flicks herself all the way to the back, that petal. She was the top, and she, like a lid, she throws herself all the way backwards. Let's do this one. Oh, that was what I'm gonna do it again. It wasn't very smooth. I get more, I'm poking my little table here, has my paint on it, and I go poke and get more paint. That's not enough paint. See, I ran out. Should I cry? No, I'll do one more time. Two times for smoothness. And now I can fill it in. Push, 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 push. Nice, but no scribbling. Scribbling makes it furry. Now I think we should switch paintbrushes. Little paintbrush, it'll take too long. You see it? And the only difference between these two paintbrushes is how much paint they can hold. When you go stab, she'll get a bigger glob and it'll just last longer. But the same trick applies, right? Smash and stare at that one here. So just rest this one. We'll come back to it. And then get this one, number 4. That one was number 2. And stab your white. What if I do this? Okay. Oh, am I supposed to push up? I don't think it matters this time. So I go push. Oh, I forgot to say it. Let me say the instructions again. I land inside the stem, sneak up, let one hair right on the stem. Oh, I'm gonna run out of paint, I can tell. More paint. Wonder how many times this would take with a little paintbrush. Oh, look at that super thick bead of paint right there. Woo! That's, oh, you couldn't see it. There's a big squish of paint and I flattened it. Now I'm gonna do this one. And it just goes right across. You don't have to stop at that little space. It just goes straight. I didn't draw it in. That would be too much detail. Oh, I did that good. Did you see that? That just smoothed out. I did that in one swipe. I get more paint, and now I can just paint up and down. And how come I'm not afraid of getting close to the edge? Because I made a safety barrier. Filling in is easy. Okay, now let's do this big piece right here. Whee! Point! Whee! Oh, that's the biggest one. How many times do you think I'm going to stop and get paint for this one? So I'm going to stab my paint. And when I need more paint, just go poke. So here you go. Oh, and what about the bottoms? They're all bumpy. We're going to go right over on top. Push. Oh, right over it. Right over it. Right over it. And I ran out of powder. I need more paint. Oh, I did make it bigger, didn't I? Remember I planned for that? Now I'm going to get more paint and do the bottom. How many times am I going to have to get paint for that one? Oh, I ran out already. More paint. Oh, I don't like all those stops and starts. How about if we paint over it 2 times just for smoothness? Let's see, that's all lumpy. Now I'm just going to drive over the road one more time just for smoothness. Very smooth. Now I can fill it in. How weird, do you see your petals now that they're drying, how the black peeks through? The weird thing about white paint is it floats in a white gel, but the white gel, like Elmer's glue, dries clear. So you think, oh, I put that on so thick, and then it dries and it disappeared. Hey, look at that little weird square. It lived. So I see my outline. My outline is super thick white, but then when I painted it and I let it be thin and kind of, and I didn't put more, and it's just right. Now I can actually, remember I was telling you how you'll be able to see the petals when it dries? It's true, it's true. Oh, my table's moving. The fan. That's weird. Here. Now I'm gonna clean my paintbrush. And you paused me, right? I'm going too fast. You're in charge of that. So I'm gonna clean my paintbrush, and I don't use cups of water. I have a drip escaped my paintbrush once and slid down my painting, and it erases the paint that can't be put back on because water is a solvent to acrylic paint. I was very mad, so I started painting without it, and I don't have spilled dirty paint water anytime because I don't use it. Okay, so now I have a dirty paintbrush, and I just want to get the extra paint off. So I just take one paper towel and I put my paintbrush inside of it. Then I fold it over and I fix it kind of hard, and then I poof. Oh yeah, she's pointing. She's pointing, and she's cleaner. And she turned out real nice and pointy. And where's the rest of that paint? Hiding in there. And I can use this napkin again. How about if I do it right now? Put this paintbrush down. Clean. Buy an itty bitty baby paintbrush, and we'll fold it over and fix it really hard. Oh, she's more pointy and smooth. Nice. Okay, and we're gonna leave white open because we might need it. Sometimes we want just a little bit more white where it's attached right here, a little bit more glowy. The petals that just have a little bit of white down at the base, it makes them more bright. We'll see. Okay, so and we're gonna have to open all our paints. So I gave you way too much blue, but it's just a half a squirt. So just open it. We don't need that much. And what does blue and yellow make? A little bit green. And then here's my orange. And what will help orange be nice and bright? Bright yellow. I love it white. So pretty. I can open my green, but I don't want green on my paintbrushes, so I will do my greens last because the green and the orange is not a pretty color. So we'll do the stems last. Okay, and some green, or the stalk green. Again, I gave us too much for that. And then I just need a tiny speck of pink for a little bit of glow on my petals. It makes orange look brighter. Okay, so we'll just switch back to tiny paintbrush, and we will, oh, and when we put yellow on, you put it on like a disgusting lump, and you don't have to rub it in. Remember I was talking about that clear gel that turns invisible? Yellow is so see-through. If you put it on the black, it'll just look like nothing. It'll look invisible, it'll look bad. So same as when you put it on real dark orange. You go put the yellow on, and if you smush it in at all, it just turns orange, and it's not pretty. So how about if we put the orange on and make that nice, but when we put yellow on, you put it on this soft. You just drop it off. A lump, a disgusting blob. But when it dries, it looks like a painting. Like you go around painting like this all the, it looks like it. And it stays bright. Okay? You'll see. Okay. So what was the very first one we did? This one? I don't want to do that one. I want to do that one last. I just did that one so you can learn how to outline. But can we do this itty bitty hiding one? Remember that one? And we'll do it in orange and yellow so you can see. But I can't, if I want to put, I put orange on, I got my paintbrush dirty. I want to go get some yellow, but I gotta get the orange off. How do we clean our paintbrush again? Paper towel, squeeze, oh, right? Okay, that's what we're gonna do. So, and we need a little bit of orange. Do I need a lot? No, it's super teensy. So I'm like a little bit. A little bit some. Oh, that's too little. That's ridiculous. That's a, okay, a little bit more. I was being silly. Okay, some, just a little bit, and then I just push up and then up, right? And what if you get some orange on the black? No, you can't. Once it dries, you won't be able to see it. Black is darker. So I'm just gonna do this one right here. I don't know if you remember what it was. It's between these two, and I'm just gonna land and go up, up. And I did the two outlines, and then I need to fill it in. I just go up, up, up. Oh, look at the piece of white. It was wet. That is, oh, I love it. That was an accident. A piece of white lived. Okay, now I have to, you do it. And I'm going too fast. Now I'm going to clean this paintbrush. I must squeeze it because it's still got a little bit of orange on it, but extras in my napkin. So I'll put kind of bit, like a little blob, a little squish, a flick of orange yellow. Okay, so I get my bright yellow. Boop. Right, now watch me do it. It's just gonna lay on top. I'm not gonna rub it in. I'm not using the tip of my paintbrush. Look at it, I'm using the side of my paintbrush. And I'm just gonna go smear. It looks like flour. Fire. Should I go back and fix it? No, I should not. Why is it brighter at the bottom and lighter at the top? I landed like a big glob right there. And as I flicked up, I ran out of paint on purpose. It's brighter yellow on the bottom, and when I went, oh, you rubbed it in? You went up and down? Watch, and you don't like it as much. The next one, you'll do better. That's why we did that one first, so it's hiding. Okay, now let's clean our paintbrush again. Squeezy, little pinch, fold. Oh, clean. Ooh, I like the color it made. Hey, looks like anxiety. Just kidding. Okay. Oh, this one, look at her. She's hiding. You see her? There's the two big ones. She's little. Let's do her. So it's orange, orange, blob of yellow. Okay, how much orange? I really don't know. That one was teensy. She's got, I don't know. We'll figure it out. So I just get some. Whoop. Then I go, oh wait, I don't want to go outside the lamp. How do I outline and paint? I land in the middle of it, smoosh, sneak up to the edge, and push. And push. There. A little bit of white shows. It looks like some shine, that's why. Now I'm going to wipe it off. Give it a pinch squeeze. I'm going to pick yellow. Stab my yellow. Get a scoopy of yellow. I'm going to put it right down the middle. Remember where I land first is going to be thickest. Oh. Looks like that's so pretty. Should I rub it in? No. Came out kind of awesome. We got two. They look like fire, right? Okay, now I'm going to clean my paintbrush. Not fire like great. Like, it looks like a flame. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's try not. I might have to add a little bit of white to this one, so the bottom of it is more white, more shiny. We'll see. Okay, so let's paint half of it. So which part's in the back? I think this one's in the back. She cuts off the side of that one, right here, right there. And we're only going to go down about halfway with orange, just an orange tip top, so we can make a yellowy white bottom half. Okay. So I'm going to get my orange. I'm going to go poke, get a cloth. What if I need more? Fine. Okay, now I'm going to land and go push up. Then half, where is it at? Where's the line? It's tricky. Push up. Oh yeah, I have to cut off the bottom of that one. So I'm going to go. I cut them off. Huh. Now I'm going to go fill it in. A little scribble. Now you catch up with me. Now I'm going to clean my paintbrush. I know I'm going too fast because you're not here. I would wait, but if I just stand here in the silence, I feel weird. So. Okay, now let's do the bottom half. Remember, let's put some white down there at the very bottom, like where it comes out of the flower, extra white. My paintbrush is a little dirty with the orange, but that's okay. Just get some white. Well, that wasn't enough. Stab it hard. And let's just paint the bottom half. Oh, it's a little bit dirty. A little bit of dirty orange in there. Oh, that's okay. Oh, how pretty. I like it. I like it. And I'm not going to touch that orange right there. I'm going to go almost to it and go ding. Oh, don't touch it. Like that, get close. Now I'm going to get a dirty paintbrush, don't care. Stab your yellow. Get a lump. And let's put it at the very, look where I'm going to put it. Almost near the orange in little globs there. Should I rub it in more? No. Hey, this looks like a candy corn. Okay, now I'm going to try to mix right there with this yellow one paintbrush. I'm going to tell real softly. Remember when we flicked that orange right there? Let's just push it up and make little flames of yellow and go up, up, up. Oh, it made fire. Nice. Now let's pull it down through the wet white. Oh! How many times did I swipe? 2 times. As soon as it has color on it, stop. No rubbing. You're just throwing the paint around like you paint like this all the time. Ooh, let's try another one. Okay, so look at this one's supposed to be on top. We're gonna have to cut that off right there. That's okay. Ew, there's orange in my paint, or yellow in my paintbrush. I don't even care. I'm gonna go get orange with yellow in my paintbrush. I bet it makes a new color. So I'm gonna poke my orange. Poke. I'm just gonna do the top half. Up. Ooh, it did make a new color. You're all jealous. I just took 4 little swipes. But there's too much orange in my paintbrush. Can I get it off with me? Give it a squeezy. And then I'm going to stab my yellow. And I'm going to swipe up. And I touch the very bottom. What happens if I hit the yellow? Nothing. And don't go all the way to the tip top. Just go, oh, flick, oh. And push up, flick. Oh, it's a little bit dirty. Don't care. Oh, picked up the wet orange. I like it. Now I can clean my paintbrush again. Now let's do the next one. Her, orange at the top. So I just stab my orange stab. And right about halfway. And I am going to overlap that one a little bit. Push. We're good at outlining now. Look how fast we learn that. More paint right at halfway. I just land in the middle on next to it and push up. And then whatever's left on my paintbrush, push up, 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 up. It's a little bit dry, but it doesn't have to be like solid orange. We're going to paint it. Now I'm going to get the paint out so I can get some white again. How hard are you going to have to squeeze? Squeezy. Now I'm going to stab my white. I'm going to paint the bottom. Oh, don't touch the orange yet. We're going to do that with yellow. Oh, I did. Oh, do you see that stripe of orange? I forget. Okay, with white on my paintbrush, I'm going to stab my yellow. Where am I going to put it? Remember last time? Right underneath the orange, like globs. Wipe it off like a booger. Get off my paintbrush. There. Now let's go up like a fire. And you're just going to run out of paint. Just do it nice and slow. Oh, it ran out. Oh, it ran out. Oh, it ran out. Oh, nice. I got stripes. But my paintbrush is dirty a little bit. But now I'm going to go all the way. Remember we painted it white and it's still a little bit wet? It's going to mix with my yellow and fleek it again. Nice. Now it might be neat is a little bit of pink. Want to try? Tiny bit. Tiny bit. Do you have your pink open? I want to see how much pink I just want to see. I'm going to get a tiny little speck. Okay. And there's yellow on my paintbrush. It's good. Okay, let's do it across the bottom. I'm just going to wipe it off like a booger. Oop. Should I rub it in? No. I'm going to drop it off. Now, I still got a bunch of pink on my paintbrush, but I don't want it. I'm just going to get it off. I just wanted a little bit of pink. So squeeze that. Now let's mush that pink in with a clean paintbrush. Oh, it does make a pretty, oh, that was pretty. Did you see? It kind of turned to powder, but I like it. It was just, oh, so it's like a shadow on the bottom. You did that accidentally. Okay, now let's do another one. That one. Okay. So I get the orange step, and halfway is where? At the tip. Uh-oh, it went outside the lines. I'm just going to wipe it off. It came off. Oh, lucky it's a black canvas. And then, boop, boop, boop. orange on my paintbrush. Should I lick it off? No. Paper towel. And now I'm gonna put some white on the bottom, right here. I point to my tummy. I'm always thinking I'm the petal. So the white will go right here. But let's outline it. Stab the white like we're mad. If you have to get more white, I understand. And wee, oh, it's a little bit dirty with my paintbrush being got some orange in it, but I don't care. Now I'm gonna with the white on my paintbrush, stab my yellow. Who can guess what's gonna happen right now? Because we've done this. And put it right underneath the yellow. Now I'm gonna make flames. Push that yellow. Fleek, fleek. 1, 2, 3, 4 stripes. Now, oh, I'm gonna get some off my paintbrush. Squeeze that off. And then now I'm just gonna flick this white up. Oh, but there's no paint on my paintbrush. Watch this. Oh, it was a little, every time you do it, you pick up some of the dirt. Oh, look at those stripes. Should we do that pink trick again? Okay, microscopic speck of pink. Because if there's any left over, we just wipe it off, right? Then run it along the bottom. Wow. Get the extra off. Oh, schmear. Oh, it looks like a stripe. How about just the tiny bit of powder that's left in my paintbrush? Do 1 stripe slightly higher. Oh, it turned to powder at the top. Okay, done. Okay, the pink got eaten a little bit. Now I can do another one. How about that one? Who thinks it's coming out good? Me too. Okay, now I'm gonna get orange. Poke. I'm gonna do the top. Uh-oh, I went outside the lines again. Wipe it with my finger. How come? Because the black is not like white canvas. You could get white off, but the orange is so see-through on a black canvas. Okay, now I'm gonna clean. I got too much. I was talking about that. Sorry, I wasn't narrating. But now I'm gonna get some yellow. I'm gonna put it underneath. Now I'm gonna make stripes. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Now I'm gonna pull it backwards. Now I'm going to get oh, I just realized what I'm missing. I'll put it on yours. What we're missing? The little blue things. Those are blue. Forgot about that. We'll do that last. I'll put that on yours. So when you get yours, it will be there. I just was looking, I'm like, I think I forgot a part. And then this one. Who knows how to make this one? I know you do. So now I'm gonna get a little, still little paintbrush. So halfway, but I gotta outline it first. Up, up, and then fill it in. Clean my paintbrush. And then the blob of white that goes way down here. But there's still a little bit of orange in my paintbrush, but I don't care. Stab your white. And then outline it first. Oh, this is a lot. I need more. Oh yeah, this petal is so much bigger. Up, 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 up. And while it's still wet, and I got white in my paintbrush, I'm gonna get some yellow. And where does yellow live at? Underneath the orange. Blah, 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 blah. So I could go throw it up. Now I'm gonna do it. Ready? Flick it up, up, up. Hey, I'm grabbing some orange when I do it, but it looks good. And should I scribble it? Never. Now I'm gonna clean my paintbrush. Now I'm gonna push yellow down. Oh, it's mixing with the white. It's brighter. because the white paint. Now how about a little tiny speck of pink? Oop. Uh-oh, I did my swipe and I have some extra pink left. Clean my paintbrush. Now I'm gonna make the color push up. Smush, smush. Now I have just a powder amount left. I'm gonna go 1 row higher and I'll drop off a powder amount. Blur. Are you doing a good job? Now how about this long skinny one? She was the lid of the flower. Remember, she was all the way over there closing the lid. So I'm gonna get, I'm gonna first put the orange in the front. This is the front of her. And then I need to clean my paintbrush so I can go get white. Then stab the white, put it in the heart. Oh, more paint. Forgot this one's so big. I'm always forgetting. So take more paint. Why are we going faster? Because you already learned it. And I'm gonna put the yellow in the middly part. I'm gonna throw, oh, powder stripes. Powder stripes. And clean my paintbrush off because I don't want all that orange in there. And push the yellow backwards. Oh, nice. Should we have a pink floor for that one? And clean the extra off. Now we have to do this big piece right here. We have to switch paintbrushes from this one to the big one. But she's been sitting for a while and she's kind of stiff. As soon as you get wet paint on her, the wet paint will soak back in and make her not wet. So we're gonna put the, we're gonna paint her white again so that she can mix with all the colors, okay? 1 more layer of white, so you get a whole bunch of white and just re-outline her. But remember, she's gonna jump in front of all that yellow right there. As I outline her. Oh, she's in front. More paint. Wanna see? Oh yeah, let's do that line first. Let's go and do fast. Flip my paintbrush over. Now I have to fill it with white paint. Gosh, you have to stop it. Oh yeah, it's so big. It's different. More paint. She's a little slippery. So we're going to paint it yellow towards the top. And it's all wet, right? You don't have to smooth it or anything. We're going to put more paint on top. So, big paintbrush with white on it. Stab the yellow! I know. And we're gonna put it, we're not gonna push it all the way to the tip top, just across, you know, like a rainbow. Wipe it off like a big boogie. And we're not gonna scribble, we're just gonna do rainbows. Smush, smush, and smush. Whee, that's it. Not to the bottom, that's fine like that. Maybe one more. There. The stripes look good. Give them permission to have kind of lumps of thick and light. Okay, now we're gonna get a little dirty paintbrush of pink. I mean yellow. Get a little bit of pink. Poke. Oh, she gets more paint. We don't care. And where does she live at? Right here. And as I push it, I'm gonna run out of paint. But right about here, you just run out. You just can't help it. So you go, and I ran out of paint. Oh, still pink on my paintbrush. What should I do? Cry? I know, I just cleaned it off. Squeeze. Now I'm just going to go underneath that. I want it bright pink like that, but now I'm just going to smush it in. Smush, smush, smush. Oh, I just did stripes. Look at it, got blurry on me, and I don't care. Now I'm going to get some green. Just a little tiny bit though. And then she's going to live at the bottom half of this yellow. Now smush it in. Smush. Uh-oh, I'm running out of paint. That's okay. As I run out of paint, I'll go closer to the pink, but don't let them touch. Uh-oh, I ran out. I did, and I don't care. Now I'll get some more green. Go closer to the bottom. Ooh, it's darker green now. Why? Because the white's dry. And how can we make green a little darker? Some blue. Put blue on the bottom. Ooh, it made turquoise. Stripe, stripe. Now I'm going to go up and try to run out of paint. I'm running out of paint. I'm running out of paint. I'm running out of paint. It's turning to powder. It turned to powder. It's all gone. Nice. Okay, now how about the stalk? The stalk is green by itself. You got to outline. Uh-oh. What about the, I don't want to touch the petal. Can I just go sneak up? Oh, don't touch it. Oh, there. Now I can push down. Okay. Where's that light color coming from? Your dirty little paintbrush has some white in it. And then we can put stripes of blue on it. Up, up, up. Oh, more. Nice. Okay, now we're going to paint this little thing. This little thing is supposed to be blue, but we have to switch to tiny paintbrush. So I'm just going to land inside the line. And then a tiny speck of white. Oh, I'm getting too much. Ah. I just want it to have a little shine. This one on for you too. I think this one was supposed to be blue. There, a little piece of blue right there. A little blue fleek. Great, good job. So that is how you, how many of you thought oh, there's no way I can do that. And then you did. What a good job you did. Nice.